All right, for both of you guys, they made it a point to grind you out in the first half. They dictated tempo. You really had to play at their pace for a good point in the game before you asserted yourselves. How much of a challenge was that, and what does it say about this group to respond to the other team dictating terms?
I mean, we knew during scout that like they take the lead a lot, so we were prepared for it, and we just knew we gotta keep on going, keep playing the way we play, and good things will happen.
It was really about just keeping composure, you know, and not losing sight of what the main and the end goal was, you know, come out the game on top. But, you know, we knew that it was going to be some point where adversity was going to hit, and I feel like the first half was definitely adversity with them having the lead. So we just fought back. And second half, we made it our momentum to get out there and assert.
Ball moved pretty well tonight. I don't know what the final numbers are, but you guys had an assist on each of your first 12 makes. What does that say about this group and now how you guys are pushing the ball and making sure everybody gets involved?
I mean, Coach, he puts a big emphasis on ball movement, moving the ball, and like we track down like numbers and stuff, percentages. So when we move the ball and we get like third side, we get the ball to three sides, then we shoot better percentage-wise. So that's something that we focus on.
What you guys talk about at halftime, and there was a lot of three-point attempts in the first half, more than you guys normally would have in a half. Did you guys talk about trying to get into the paint a little bit more second half?
Yeah, Coach was talking about like, we shot a lot. We were on pace to shoot like 40, I think.
Yeah.
We shot like 19. So yeah, he was like, you know, we gotta keep playing our game and do what we do well. So just get to the paint, and then once the defense collapses, and kick it out.
So you just seem like very comfortable with your three-point shots in the first half. Then you hit them again in the second half. You had a key one right at the start of the second half. How did it feel?
Man, this feels good. I mean, I've been dealing with a lot of consistency, so just trying to, you know, be consistent every day. But now it feels good to see them going, for sure.
To get you down back, what does that mean for this group moving forward?
Oh, we're a better team when he's done, you know, and it's just what it is, you know, and we love him. We love the fact that he's back, you know, and I feel like, you know, today him coming back, he didn't want to just like jump in the mix and get to, you know, jack the shots up. He kind of just let the game come to him, and I think he did a great job today. So it's really good to have him back.
And Jeremiah had, you know, the key, a couple of baskets with about less than 4 minutes to go. He gets a two off a rebound. It takes another clock off the board. And then he gets a couple of free throws, and it's a jumper for two. That was a pretty important segment by Jeremiah late in the game.
Yeah, he definitely, you know, we pour nothing but belief and confidence into our teammates. So, you know, the fact that he's confident enough to take that shot and, you know, get in there and get dirty with the big guys, you know, that's something that, you know, we speak about and we pour into the system over here. So, you know, like, he's just doing what he does normally.
Yeah, we let him know like he's not just a regular freshman no more. Like, you know, he's played a lot more minutes than a lot of freshmen usually play. So he just knows that he can take that step and be another leader for us.
He scored, but JB had 7 assists as well. Tobin always talks about how the two of them play so well off of each other. How much more formidable, more dangerous does that make you when they're both on the same page like they were tonight?
You know, it's like a two-headed snake. You can come from either one, you know, and it's like one of them, it's kind of almost like they're always in sync. You know, one of them attacks the basket and one of them dishes the ball out. And if so, they'll just like reverse it. It's never like a, you know, and you normally don't see 2 point guards play really well together. So it's like they're never stepping on each other's toes. They just make it work, like tango dancing.
Guys, in the first half, they shot the ball very well. In the second half, they didn't. Is that something you talked about in the locker room, and what was different in the second half?
Definitely how we press. Just some of the traps put us in a disadvantage, and they had a bunch of open shots for the shooters. So just locating the shooters in the press and knowing who to contest to and who not to.
And forcing pressure.
Yeah, ball pressure,
handling, you know.
making the passes harder. But they had a lot of easy passes throwing over the top. So yeah, a lot of deflection and steals.
They were very comfortable.
How important is that first three-point try that you have? Because if it goes in, you seem to string a bunch together. If it doesn't, you start off over 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Is it something that just gets in your head?
A little bit, but I don't think it should. I mean, regardless, I have belief to just keep on shooting like my coaches want me to shoot. Coach even talked to me before about last game, like I didn't get enough attempts up, so just being able to get open and take the open shot. So now, yeah.
Is there a number that you think you need to hit at a certain amount of a game? Like, do you want to try 5 a game?
I think
7 or 8.
at least like 4 to 5 helps us a lot. As gives them extra points, you know, gets pressure off of him for sure because they can't keep on double teaming him and stuff. So yeah, 4 or 5 would be good.
We want him to shoot the ball, you know. We just tell him to shoot the ball. Like, there's no such thing as like a bad shot coming from a great shooter like Liz, you know. So, you know, like the goal is like when he hits one, we want to put him in rhythm. You know, we want to keep him in rhythm and keep feeding him the ball. And I think he put a string of shots, a great string of shots together today, and you know, we're gonna keep on feeding him now. Regardless if he missed over 10 for 10, we'll keep on giving him the ball.
So you held them to 63 points. You know, it's kind of a goal to keep the score down in the low 60s. They shot 46%. But how do you feel your defense is coming along this season?
I definitely think we're getting better, especially half court. Obviously, our press defense has been what's carrying us. Obviously, forcing turnovers and taking care of the ball. But we just got to continue to get better half court, and it'll be a lot better for us.
Greg, same question. How do you feel the defense is improving?
Well, it's definitely improving. You know, it's improving for the better, and it's just more so focusing on, you know, starting off with the defense that we want to end the game with. You know, not so much as easing into it, because when we ease into it, we tend to let teams get really comfortable, and I feel like that's what happens in a lot of our games, and then we start feeling the pressure of losing the game, and we turn on the work. So I feel like we have to start off by being aggressive with teams.
Sunday against St. Peter's, they had the upper hand the first time you guys played at their place last month. Is there a little bit of a revenge factor on your mind Sunday?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we talk about games we've lost, and we really don't often talk about games we've lost. You know, but we know that we've given majority of our conference games away. We've given them away, but St. Peter's was a team that beat us. You know, it's a big difference, and I feel like that's like, you know, something we want to improve that won't happen again. So.
Greg, what'd you practice on this week after the split up in Buffalo and Niagara?
I actually just got back yesterday. I had a family issue in Chicago, so I just got back yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, practice was really just a lot of this cleaning some things up, just learning from our mistakes in Buffalo. Obviously, it was big about our pressure. We didn't give them any pressure at the beginning, so they were comfortable, like you said. So just being able to not make teams comfortable, that was probably the biggest emphasis.
I can tell you practice was quiet though.
Yeah, a lot quieter with that for sure.
Are you gaining confidence that you can play with anyone in the MAC conference?
Oh yeah, no, we felt that way from the beginning, but it's just now coming out and we're showing it.
Yep, I mean, I feel like we can play with anybody.
First Iona Manhattan rivalry for you guys. Thoughts on just participating in Manhattan as an opponent?
You know, well, I mean, I know it's a pretty big thing for the people who love the rivalry. You know, I just look at it as another game. But, you know, I definitely don't want to be on the losing end of it. So, you know, I definitely want to come out and be like, all right, let's make sure we don't lose. And then to make it worse, we were on ESPNU. So it was like, let's definitely not lose.
No, yeah, it was fun. You know, seeing all the gold shirts out there and just all the support we had. So, no, rivalries are always good games.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.